pile which lay upon the table and looked at her. "Read," she said, "I would hear it again." So he read from the Ayesha of the House of Fire to Atene, Khania of Kaloon. My sister, warning has reached me that two strangers of a Western race journey to your land, seeking my oracle, of which they would ask a question. On the first day of the next moon I command that you, and with you Simbri, your great uncle, the wise Shaman, guardian of the gate, shall be watching the river in the gulf at the foot of the ancient road, for by that steep path the strangers travel. Aid them in all things and bring them safely to the Mountain, knowing that in this matter I shall hold him and you to account. Myself I will not meet them, since to do so would be to break the pact between our Powers, which says that the Hesea of the Sanctuary visits not the territory of Kaloon, save in war. Also their coming is otherwise appointed." "It would seem," said Simbri, laying down the parchment, "that these are no chance wanderers, since Hes awaits them." "Aye, they are no chance wanderers, since my heart awaited one of them also. Yet the Hesea cannot be that woman, for reasons which are known to you." "There are many women on the Mountain," suggested the Shaman in a dry voice, "if indeed any woman has to do with this matter." "I at least have to do with it, and he shall not go to the Mountain. Hes is powerful, my niece, and beneath these smooth words of hers lies a dreadful threat. I say that she is mighty from of old and has servants in the earth and air who warned her of the coming of these men, and I will warn her of what befalls them. I know it who hate her, and to your royal house of Rassen it has been known for many generations. Therefore thwart her not, lest ill befall us all, for she is a spirit and terrible. She says that it is appointed that they shall go, and I say it is appointed that he shall not go. Let the other go if he desires." "Atene, be plain. What will you with a man called Leo, that he should become your lover?" asked the Shaman. She stared him straight in the eyes and answered boldly, "Nay, I will that he should become my husband. First he must will it too, who seems to have no mind that way. Also, how can a woman have two husbands?" She laid her hand upon his shoulder and said, "I have no husband, you know it well, Simbri. I charge you by the close bond of blood between us, brew me another draught, that we may bound yet closer in a bond of murder. Nay, Atene, I will not. Already your sin lies heavy on my head. You are very fair. Take the man in your own net if you may, or let him be, which is better far." "I cannot let him be. Would that I were able. I must love him as I must hate the other whom he loves. Yet some power hardens his heart against me. Oh great Shaman, you that peep and mutter, you who can read the future and the past, tell me what you have learned from your stars and divinations." "Already I have sought through many a secret, toilsome hours and learned this, Atene," he answered. "You are right, the fate of yonder man is intertwined with yours, but between you and him there rises a mighty wall that my vision cannot pierce, nor my familiars climb. Yet I am taught that in death you and he, aye, and I also, shall be very near together." "Then come death," she exclaimed with sullen pride, "for thence at least I'll pluck out my desire." "Be not so sure," he answered, "for I think that the Power follows us even down this dark gulf of death. I think also that I feel the sleepless eyes of Hes watching our secret souls." "Then blind them with the dust of illusions as you can. Tomorrow also, saying nothing of their sex, send a messenger to the Mountain and tell the Hesea that two old strangers have arrived. Mark you, old, but that they are very sick, that their limbs were broken in the river, and that when they have healed again, I will send them to ask the question of her oracle. That is, some 3 moons hence. Perchance she may believe you and be content to wait, or if she does not, at least no more words. I must sleep or my brain will burst. Give me that medicine which brings dreamless rest, for never did I need it more, who also feel eyes upon me," and she glanced towards the door. Then I left, and not too soon, for as I crept down the darksome passage I heard it open behind me. End of chapter 7 of H. Rider Haggard, Ayesha, The Return of She. Read by Lars Rolander.